As with all mining operations, it is necessary to leave an underground mine in a socially responsible state when mining ceases. Because underground mining has a smaller footprint than surface mining, this is generally a less onerous task. However, there are still a number of important issues that must be dealt with, and some of these are specific to underground mines. We'll have a look at these in our final topic. In Module 1, we looked at the general issues related to mine closure with a specific emphasis on surface mining. Generally, underground mines produce far less waste rock than surface mines, and so issues related to final landforms are fewer. Unlike surface mining, the volume of voids created during mining is greater than the amount of waste rock produced, so it's usually possible to incorporate some or all of the waste rock produced into the voids created underground. In fact, clever operational design includes provision for backfilling worked out stopes as mining progresses. In this way, there may be little or no need for handling of waste rocks at closure. In some cases, tailings from the beneficiation process can be pumped directly back down the mine. But in other cases, it's necessary to store tailings in tailings repositories at the surface, tailings dams, as was described in Module 1. In these cases, it is still necessary to cap the tailings dams to ensure long-term containment of the deposited tailings after closure. It is very important that all entries into an underground mine are effectively sealed after closure, as underground mines are even more dangerous environments when they're abandoned than they are when they're operating. Depending on the topographic setting, abandoned mines may fill up with water when operational pumping ceases. Flooded mines may produce seepages at the ground surface. The chemistry of the seepage water will depend upon the chemistry of the minerals in the mine. Of particular concern are mines that contain sulfide minerals. If these are able to oxidise post-mining, they will produce acids. Acidic waters seeping from abandoned mines are known as acid mine drainage. Acid mine drainage must be addressed by limiting water entry into the mine, preventing water egress from the mine, or treating acidic waters to neutralise them. One of the undesirable legacies of underground mining is the potential for ongoing ground surface subsidences. The likelihood of subsidence depends upon the size and the arrangement of the stopes and the characteristics of the roof strata and the depth of the mining. While subsidence is more likely to occur soon after mining, there is no time limit on when subsidence can occur. Due to ongoing damage in rocks and redistributions of stress, the rocks left behind in an underground mine can fail at any time. Inundation in an underground mine leads to weakening and degradation of the rocks in the pillars. The style of subsidence very much depends on the geometry of the mine workings. Vertical stopes can collapse to create deep sinkhole-style subsidences. Room and pillar workings collapse to form shallow sinkholes and troughs. Longwall mining produces surface cracking and broad depressions with relatively gradual surface curvatures. In this course, we have introduced you to the role of the mining engineer through an overview of the mining process. As you may or may not have a technical background with prior exposure to maths, physics, geology and mechanics, we have necessarily tried to present technical issues of mining engineering without getting too technical. So don't be deceived into thinking that mining engineering is just a bunch of nice ideas and pretty pictures. Behind nearly all of the topics we've covered are formulae and equations that allow the mining engineer to quantify the issues that we've discussed and to apply them to specific situations in particular mining operations. Like all branches of engineering, mining engineering relies heavily on maths and science, and there's simply no way of avoiding this. We hope you have enjoyed our presentations. Please remember that mining engineering is a broad discipline with many facets, and it's very hard to do it justice in 4 short modules. There are a number of people at the University of Newcastle who have contributed their expertise to this course. Anna, Olivier and myself would like to thank the following people: Dr. Simon Iverson, Dr. Jan Dirk Prigg, Dr. Daniel Bishop, Professor Badad Mogtaderi, Dr. Kalpit Shah, Professor Gary Wilgus and Associate Professor Greg Hancock. It has been our pleasure to present this course to you, and we wish you all the best in pursuing your interest in mining engineering.